are the supplies that you'll need. Be prepared to stop and draw, or pause and erase, or pause and color. Okay, it's time to draw a different kind of fruit, and today it's going to be a branch full of cherries. So first let's start with the branch. Draw, and we always start with our pencil. Draw a loop or a curve up here in the corner, and then draw a curve right there underneath it. So it looks like two parts of a circle that are right next to each other, and that's going to be part of our branch. Then we're going to have a smaller branch coming out, and then skip, and so that'll be two lines. So it's almost like a Y right there that's laying down. So pause and draw that Y shape with your pencil. Next, let's skip a little section right here and continue that curve down like this. And this is going to be the little segment where all of our cherry stems come out. Now, to draw your cherries, if you want to make them, you can draw them freehand if you want to, or you can use something to trace around. So you might want to get a lid, a medicine lid, or a lid off of something in the kitchen, or a lid off of a spray bottle that is about the size of your hand, if you would go like this size. And I'm going to draw 4 cherries. I'm going to draw, and they're all going to be floating along down here at the bottom, and you don't have to draw these perfect. This will just help you get them round. I'm going to draw right here, and then I'm going, oops, so you can kind of finish that up. And then I'm going to do one that's kind of right on top of that, like that. And then one right here. So I've got 4 cherries. 2 that are overlapping, and 2 that are standing by themselves. And then, just so I don't forget to do it, I'm going to erase behind the cherry that's behind the front one, like that. So this cherry's behind, and this cherry's in front. Now, cherries have a little indentation in the top where the stem goes, and so I'm going to draw a little smile shape right here where the stem goes in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, 4 little stems. And this is the connector where they're all going to come out. If you ever go look at a cherry tree, you'll see that they have what looks like a little Lego right here, where everything is branching out of. So take your first cherry and draw a curve that just comes up and goes into that Lego. So it goes like boom, right that. And this one is gonna curve, and this one's gonna go up in the air before it comes down. And now right next door to that, another curve that comes down like this. So you have nice thin stems right here. And then you'll have a stem. This is also a stem, so it's going behind right there. So one of them is behind and one of them is in front. So that gives you some practice overlapping right there. So there's our cherries. Now there's also going to be a chance to erase right here where the cherry is behind the stem. And then another thing that you'll want to do is a good time to practice some hatching for your shading. It's called cross hatching if you're an artist. But if you're going to have the light shine in this way, and this is where the shadow is, you could do some little lines along the edge of this, and it will kind of give, on the shaded side, it will give the appearance from a distance of that there being a shadow on that side of the cherry. And you could also do that on the branch. I'm gonna have this come up in here a little bit. Do some hatches up here too. Now, just to add a little color, I'm gonna put a leaf on here. So, coming out from this Lego shape that we have right there, I'm going to have a leaf, another line that comes up right there, and then starting at the point of it, come back this way with a little banana shape, and then on the other side, another curvy shape, and that gives you a leaf, and you can kind of make it jagged like a dragon's tail. A lot of leaves are like that. You have some little lines like this. So there's your cherries. Now the next thing you're gonna do is go over it with, so I guess you need to pause and draw. You've been drawing for a while. You've got your stems, your cherries, and your leaf. Hopefully you've paused before this and caught up. Now we're gonna go over top of this with the Sharpie. And for any of these smaller shapes, you might wanna use a pen that's smaller. But you go around the edge and just trace that. So pause and trace. Mess here. But you have lots of pencil lines in there, and before you color, you want to get rid of all those extra pencil lines. So pause and erase. And now it's time to watch me color this.